Scoot Henderson, a lot of people are going to be just so happy that he did this. He shares a picture of Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren. It's probably one of the coldest photos probably in the NBA, definitely last season, but probably like out of the last 2 or 3 years. It's Jalen Duren celebrating a massive Jaden Ivey dunk, where Jaden Ivey's just letting that energy out with a shout himself. It's a cool picture, but now of course people have overreacted to it, and Scoot Henderson apparently wants to be a Detroit Piston. That's what everybody's been saying, but you already know how I feel. It's so easy to quickly turn this conversation into would Scoot Henderson fit with Cade and Jed Ivey? At least it's easy for me. I think it's a cool thing. I don't know if it's. I don't think Scoot Henderson's trying to tell us anything. I don't think he's saying like, "Look, I've been promised I'm going to be a Detroit Piston if they're able to pick me." I don't think he's saying that. I just think he's recognizing, hey, this is. It's probably some guys he's played AAU with or has played against over the course of his career, and he's just celebrating a cool photo. That's all I think it is, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you do go on his Instagram, it should still be up. This was an NBA post, and it was some of the best NBA photos I got shared out throughout the year. And one of the pictures was Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren. So, I mean, Scoot could have shared any other picture, but he decided to share Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, and he put a fire emoji right next to Jaden Ivey. So maybe it's more of him saying, hey, I want to play with Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren.
Oh, dude, don't say that. People are gonna act crazy when you say that. I don't. I mean, okay, look, Scoot and Jaden Ivey, that would be fun. That would be a fun, entertaining backcourt. I don't know how many wins it gets you, but it would be fun, definitely. But you already got Cade, so I'm gonna have to pass on it. But cool of Scoot Henderson to pick that photo. Probably had a lot to do with the teal jerseys, though. Those are classics. Everybody loves those jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
So just the iconic '90s image of a new future all-star, superstar, whatever you want to call him, and Jaden Ivey throwing it down. Just a cool photo, man. Just that's all it was. That's all
For
it was for
sure.
me.
I actually didn't see this. I did want to give Rob a shout out, who is watching live on YouTube in the chat. He said, Scoot said he wanted to play with a guy like Chris Paul and John Morant. That's Caden Ivey. He clearly wants to play here, which is kind of weird. LOL.
But with both, I can't even say anything. I mean, damn, everything I say, Scoot Henderson's like, yeah, I'm beating this motherfucker to the punch. But yeah, like I've said before, I think I said it last week. Like Scoot Henderson with either Cade or Jaden Ivey or a John Morant or a Chris Paul would be pretty cool. I just don't know if all three of those work together on the floor outside of like a Team USA. Like over an 82 games and potential playoffs, I just don't. I mean, because you're bringing in two guys, you're asking two guys or a guy like Cade Cunningham to completely change his game from being a lead guard. If you were to draft Scoot Henderson, you're asking him to change his game when the big advantage of drafting was having a 6'6" guard that could see over the top of the defense and make plays. And then if you're asking him not to do that, what was the point of drafting him in the first place? But again, that's a different conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you want to kind of just like overanalyze it, sure. I mean, on
Yeah.
paper, it looks cool, but like in reality, you're like, oh, maybe this will work, maybe it won't. But, draft lotteries, I believe, 16 days away. So we'll see what pick the Detroit Pistons will have. But it's cool to see, a top 5 prospect share that because he didn't have to do that. What we talked about last week of him saying, hey, I want to be the first overall pick. I think I'm better than Victor.
Yeah.
He's the only prospect to actually kind of have, that confidence and to actually get it interview with GQ and, kind of put his name out there. All the other prospects have been extremely quiet.
Hey, I mean, usually prospects are though, aren't they? It's kind of rare for a guy to come out and talk a little bit before he gets. I mean, sometimes you hear a little bit of noise about, you might get a soundbite if they ask you, like, who do you want to dunk on? Who do you want to defend? Who do you want to play one-on-one? You might get a soundbite from that and those questions. But you're right. Yeah, we haven't had like a rookie, it seems like. I mean, not even like someone like Zion Williamson, who you knew was just going to be good when he's healthy on the floor, or even someone like a John Moran, a very exciting player. We didn't hear anything from him. So, I mean, it's kind of cool that Scoot is talking. I mean, I love the confidence. I said that last week as well, but,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I mean, I remember when Cade said that he wanted to dunk on Stephen A. Smith, and this made me love him like 10 times more. I was just like, hell yeah.
I forgot about that. I forgot that he wanted to dunk on Stephen A. Smith, but hey, I get it.